Let's go. What's going on, everybody? We doing a little VIP show, but doing it for free today. We're doing a little free Friday action. So, if this is your first time tuning into one of our members-only streams, go ahead, check the link in the show notes so you can get this. We do this every single day where we're going to take a look at the slate for tonight, maybe some injury news, look at some plays, do some underdog ranks, about 25 minutes or so. We'll hang out. More importantly, no Al Horford tonight, so we had to don. It's Luke Cornett season, baby. It is Luke Cornett season in the association as the Beantown Celtics will be out without Al Horford. We got Yotes in the chat. It's her saying Grady Dick, our rookie night. With hair so golden, shining bright, Toronto fans with hopes so high, watch him soar and shoot the sky. There we go. Thought that was going to end with shoot the sperm or something for a Dick callback. But let's dive into it tonight. Also, just a reminder, live before lock, 5 p.m. for all your SORARE NBA analysis. Our guy Worldwide Wob is going to be joining us. And then if you are a member, we'll have live after dark. Ooh. Spooky season in November, am I right? All right, let's do it. So let's start out with the Celtics here. Actually, let's do it like this. We'll start out with the Celtics, who these are the early games, right? So the Celtics have 10.5, but they're 10.5 point favorites. We got an over-under of 232.5. Again, no Al Horford. So for, your prop betting bros, maybe, or your DFS guys, or your daily underdog values, whatever, Xavier Tillman, Luke Cornett. And we saw in that Indiana game, Nehemias Queta, the Portuguese sensation, balling out a little bit. So we'll have to keep an eye on Celtics rotations tonight. Then we have the Magic and the Cavs. Cavs are 7.5 point favorites. This game got a lot less exciting with the Paulo Banchero injury, who's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. We did already get news, though, that Franz Wagner has already been rolled in. So we get some Vogs, we get some Jalen Suggs, maybe some Anthony Black. We're going to have to see what happens. Not really an exciting total in this one. And I know it's a 7.5 point spread. I feel like that gets higher. Knicks and Pistons, baby. That's 217.5. Another one of a smaller spread. One of the injury things we're waiting on tonight is Karl Anthony Towns is questionable. Let me just see if we get any sort of update on that, because that's a pretty big one. I mean, if Cat gets ruled out, they become pretty thin. And we also have it puts some of those Detroit plays back in play a little bit, Sorry, my nose is itchy. But we'll have to keep that one in mind. We got Hawks and the Kangs. That's a 6.5 point spread. Now we're getting some points here. 236.5 total for this one. Just real quick, let's see what Atlanta's situation is for healthy bros. Bogdan Bogdanović, Dominic Barlow, Vit Krejci, Dyson Daniels, DeAndre Hunter, all ruled out already. So for playable guys, that gives us Trae Young. Jalen Johnson's going to have to do a little bit more. Onyeka Okongwu back in action. They got Glenn Capella. David Roddy took like 400 shots in that game. It was insane. I'm not saying play any of those guys, but keep that in mind. And on the Kings side of things, obviously Sabonis and Fox will grade out to be great plays. You get DeMar DeRozan over there, and then some fringe action in Keegan, Herter, and Malik Monk. Malik Monk, low-key off to a little bit of a slow start. Chicago Bulls, baby. This is a 226.5 point spread against the Brooklyn Nets. The only Nets real injury news here, Trendon Watford has been ruled in. We're getting the first, the Watford files. Can we call it that? That's kind of fun, right? Schroeder's playing. Cam Thomas is playing. Sorry, Nick Claxton. Ooh, he's playing. Simmons, everybody else is in for them. And then on the other side of the ball, Levine has a Q tag. Jalen Smith has a Q tag. Patty Will also with a Q tag. Kind of seems like those guys are going to get, it feels like they're leaned to ruled in a little bit more than ruled out. If Levine's no go, right? I mean, I feel like Kobe White and Josh Giddey up get a little bit of a boost. So does Vucci, man. I would think a little, right? Let's keep moving here to some of the later games. Lake Show, 9.5 point favorites with a 232.5 point spread against the Toronto Raptors. Listen, if Big Dick Nick Richard, if he popped off on Toronto, what is Anthony Davis going to do? Feels like AD could be in for one of the ultimate smash spots of all time. When we talk SORARE NBA later, I feel like he will have some real MVP consideration here. One of the highest projecting guys on the slate. He's probable tonight. I think he's good to go. LeBron's good to go. D'Lo should be good to go. The Raptors, on the other hand, it's RJ Barrett, who continues to be one of my favorite fantasy plays. No IQ, no Scotty Barnes. So we'll ride with that one again, yet again. Indiana Pacers against the Pellies. Let's see what the Pelicans injury stuff looks like right now. We've got Q tags for Jordan Hawkins, Eves Missy, and Daniel Tice. Tice, who didn't finish the back end of that last game that they played. It does. I do kind of feel like Jordan Hawkins is going to play after he played the most recent game. Zion and Ingram good to go. No McCollum, no Herb Jones, no DeJounte Murray. They are going to be thinned out in this fast-paced environment. I mean, Zion theoretically should eat. He should eat. He's projected for 42.5 underdog fantasy points, right? Zion should eat, Ingram should eat. But on the other side of things, we've talked about this quite a bit. We're going up against a team without really a big man, right? So Miles Turner doesn't project super well. He's questionable. He missed the most recent game. Nembhard's also questionable. But I do think we can see some fireworks in this game. It gets me a little bit excited about Siakam, especially if there's no Miles Turner. Siakam could be fun. Also, listen, if Turner gets ruled out, Isaiah Jackson is going to absolutely pop, okay? Isaiah Jackson should be a great consideration. Maybe even some just like over under rebound stuffs, right? So he only played a few minutes in that game against the Celtics. He only played, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at Nembhard. Isaiah Jackson played 25 minutes against the Celtics, going for 10 points and 5 boards. He played 22 minutes against the Magic, going for 7 points and 9 boards, a couple of blocks and steals in there. I think Isaiah Jackson is going to be a low-key, sneaky play if we don't get Miles Turner tonight. Honestly, even if we get Miles Turner, like those backup minutes should be spicy enough. I see we got Patrick in there. We got Weisberg, Snoopaloop. Good to see everybody. All of these in play. And just a reminder, if you're just tuning in, this is typically our members only show. Open it up to the public today, free Friday. So if you want to sign up to get this content, we do this every single day, except for yesterday. We didn't do it yesterday. But anyways, there we go. Let's keep moving. We got 2 games left. We got the Nuggets against the Timberwolves. I'm more excited about this from an actual basketball game watching experience than I am fantasy experience. But I think we've got both teams full strength here. The Nuggets have Aaron Gordon listed as probable. Also, Vlatko Kankar is also listed as probable as well. And then on the Timberwolves side of things, everybody full in, good to go. I thought it was kind of interesting. Rudy Gobert's not really getting drafted on underdog today. Thought that was kind of weird. I guess a little disappointing as of late. And then the last game of the night, OKC against the Portland Trailblazers, only 11.5 point favorites. Feels like it should be more. Everybody good to go for the Thunder, except for Isaiah Hartenstein. And then on the Trailblazing side of things, everybody's good to go as well. So there you go. That is what we're looking at. Weisberg's throwing some props in there. Let's go on over to underdog. Let me make sure I don't have any active drafts happening right now. That one just filled. Let's build some ranks together, and then what we can do is jump in a draft. We'll look at some SORARE a little bit as well. Also, can't stress enough. We need more love. Luke Cornett night, okay? Luke Cornett night, baby. Let's get over to the underdog ranks here. So I'm going to be relatively chalky here up top. We're just going to go Jokic, AD, SGA. I kind of feel like Anthony Davis's ceiling could go pretty high, right? Like I feel like we could see a 60+ point performance in this one. However, big boys like to just beat the piss out of Rudy Gobert, so maybe we just keep Jokic 1, right? I'll just be happy with the Anthony Davis exposure I get from him at 2, at number 2. After that, I'm going to keep Trae Young. It was funny. Trae Young started today behind Jason Tatum, has since moved in front of him. I'm going to keep rocking with Tatum, with Trae there. And then I'm actually going to put Sabonis over Tatum as well. I feel like I'm just a little bit nervous of the Celtics blowout. And I like the fantasy environment a little bit more from that Sacramento-Atlanta game. So I'm going to put Sabonis next and then Tatum at 6. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get some Tatum. Using historical analysis there, that Tatum has dropped 50 on the Hornets before. That's fine. I'm still going to go with Sabonis ahead of him. After this, though, I really don't know what the hell to do. I feel like this is going to where stuff is won and lost today. I'm a little bit like, man, the Chet stuff against Portland I just feel like Oklahoma City is going to beat them by 100, right? Like, so it's hard for me to feel comfortable putting those Thunder guys that high. I kind of like LaMelo as my next highest play. Although I guess if I'm doing that, I should move Tatum ahead of Sabonis for a run. But I think what I'm going to do here is go, I think I'm going to go LeBron, LaMelo, and then Ant Chet. I know the projections don't really love Anthony Edwards too much, but I think I'm going to go LaMelo there. And then this is a weird spot too, because I kind of like Zion the best next. However, I agree with it's Hershey. If we play, we got what's up, Marco? I was talking about your guy Namias a little bit earlier. I gave you a little Portuguese shout out, baby. I kind of don't really know what to do here. If we think Cat is likely to miss, I think we just go Brunson next, and then after Brunson, man, I want Zion. I think I want Zion up there. I really do. I just love this matchup for Zion. I feel like I'm just going to go Zion, Fox, and then honestly, I like Cade more than most of these other guys. I'm going to put. I think we can get Cade fine, getting him ahead of Jaylen Brown. So I think what we're going to do. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go Cade and then just go bang, bang, bang. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have Cade as high as 13, I believe, right there. Because I'm in on the Cade experience here. I am. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him from a fantasy perspective. After this, I think we just take Karl-Anthony Towns when he falls, I think we just take him there. Although regular season Randall, man, do we do it? Let's do this. Let's do Jakob Poeltl. If we're taking it, maybe the Raptors have to do some stuff. Jakob Poeltl stays out of foul trouble. Let's go Jakob, Carl, Donovan Mitchell, and then I'm going Spicy P, RJ right after that. I love RJ Barrett again, man. Actually, I'm sorry. We're going to go Ingram, then RJ. I love RJ Barrett again tonight. I want as much of him as possible. Right now, he's got an ADP of 25. We're going to let's put him ahead of Ingram. Let's put him ahead of Ingram. Let's save that for now. Now we're looking at guys like Vucci, Randall, J-Dub, DeMar DeRozan. I kind of like DeRozan. I know you guys are shouting him out quite a bit in here. So I think we go DeRozan next. What about Evan Mobley? I feel like I've gotten burned by Mobley so much. But let's do this. We're going to put in DeRozan. Then we're just going to click buttons with Vooch, Randall. Actually, let's put Vooch ahead of DeRozan. Vooch, DeRozan, then Randall. I'm fine being underweight on Randall. And then let's get funky here. Let's go Mobley. Let's go Jalen Suggs. I want some Jalen Suggs. How about some Scam Thomas? And then I want Franz Wagner. I want a lot of Vogs tonight, okay? Where are you ranking Embiid if he plays today? I mean, the Sixers aren't even on this. It's Hershey. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? It's Hershey. How dare you, bro? How dare you? All right, let's go back. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. All right, we're back. All right, let's keep going. So Cam Thomas, Franzia Wagner. And then I don't know. What else? Anybody else? Any other scroll downs you like? I kind of like Josh Giddey tonight. I feel like Rudy going this late seems kind of crazy, right? We got Big Dick Nick Rich, who we talked about, Levine with a little Q tag, Anthony Simons, right? We get Simons in that OKC game, which I don't love. Garland, Kobe White. What about some Kobe White? Should we throw some Kobe White in there? Miles Turner, I really like. Let's get Miles Turner. Let's get Miles Turner, Kobe White. See if there's anybody else down here. Peyton Pritchard, I love, not for this environment, but for other fantasy purposes. All right, so that's probably as far as we're scrolling. We'll throw those two in there. Let's go back up here. I like DeAndre Ayton. I like Josh Giddey. I like Rudy Gobert. I mean, we probably should have Allen and Jamal Murray in there as well. Jalen Williams too. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So what we need to do now, let's get rid of some of these. Maybe Kobe White's a little too thin until we get the Levine news. I do like the Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton, Josh Giddey, Rudy, Allen, Murray. I mean, we can just leave these in here. We can just leave it like that. I think we leave it like that. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Huh? All right, let's get into a draft. We'll draft one, and then I'll go over some of the drafts that I've done already. Let's build a little VIP pick'em. See what's cooking, huh? All right, I am officially in a fast break Friday. We got 10K up top. I did not have enough Ja Morant last night. I banked hard. I thought for sure Bane was going to play, Marcus Smart was going to play, and the Grizz, I thought Ja was going to sit. I thought he was going to sit a back-to-back, so I was all in on Scottie Pippen Jr., which he still did okay. Oh, we got the Influencer 101. We like to see that. We got a friend of the program, Nick Palm. Oh, I almost said program, like freaking Pat Dickafee. We got Jump Free in here, Chris, Tony the Tiger, and JPB. All right, suckers. Let's get some. Let's freaking get some. I'll make sure I'm not missing anything. We're gonna have a lot of Zion, man. I hope at least. I hope we're gonna have a lot of Zion. I'm curious what my exposures look like. I think I've done 30 so far today. I've done 30 drafts so far today. I think we're probably only doing 60, maybe 70, probably 60 though. It depends. We got a busy day, man. We got a busy day today. Nonstop, baby. Nonstop. All right, we're gonna take a Nikola Jokic. Welcome aboard here. Welcome aboard to the jokes. Let's see how this goes. See, SGA going 2. I just think that's so fascinating. Like, I guess you could make my same issue with SGA. I guess you could say the same thing for Anthony Davis and Shea, right? Like blowout risk. How have you done this week in dailies? We had 2 good days, 1 bad day. Yesterday was pretty bad. I didn't have enough jaw yesterday. Had a couple of shots on goal. I was overweight on Wemby the last 2 nights, and unfortunately, it didn't pay off 2 nights ago. But we did okay this week. Well, last night was tough though because we also whiffed on the pick'em, the ship chasing pick'em, the overs at Karain and Gretsch. I tailed that. That didn't do well. Who are you using for your underdog streaks tonight? I don't know. We'll look at a pick'em here in a second. I just said it this morning. The Josh Giddey triple double at 17x is crazy. That is a spicy pepper I'm interested in. I'm not doing any more. I've already done 2 of those, but it was basically 10 to win 500, I think, today on a 2-leg pick'em. All right, so we're going to see LeBron went 9. Wow, Zion went 7. Wow. Interesting, man. 7 is early. That means the ETR ranks must have come out, would be my guess. Wow, the RJ thumbnail. That's right, baby. All right, so I guess we're going Brunson and Fox. I mean, it could be worse. We reached a little bit on Fox, get a little different, I guess. Man, that sucks. Zion. I was hoping for a Jokic Zion build. Wemby faded you not. Well, I didn't fade him last night. I was back in last night too, but I just didn't have enough. I didn't have enough Devin Booker and Ja Morant. Devin Booker went absolutely ape. And then I had a decent lineup that was storming up the leaderboard, and then Zubac took the fourth quarter off. Why not Jalen Johnson instead of Fox? I think I like Fox a little bit more tonight in this matchup. No Dyson Daniels. So it was like Trey on him. Like, I don't even know who they're gonna throw on him. So I think the Kings should go nuts. I think Jalen Johnson's fine. I think Fox is projecting in my stuff a little bit more than Jalen Johnson. I'll get some Jalen Johnson though. We will get some Jalen Johnson. There we go. Cat going 21. RJ going 19. So, man, people paid attention to RJ lap. Man, RJ was freaking free the other night. It was great. Tesla saying seeing Wemby plays makes you appreciate how great LeBron was as soon as he got in the league. Yeah, it's true. All right, well, we might. Oh, I wanted Spicy P so bad there, Chris. We'll take Jakob Poeltl, though. We will take Jakob Poeltl. And then I guess we're taking Ingram. Well, what if Zion has a bad game and it's Ingram that carries the way, right? I don't really love this pick, though. What about DeRozan? Let's do DeRozan instead. DeRozan and Fox. Let's do it. DeRozan over Ingram. 4-point play tonight. Yeah. You know what? I was excited about the 4-point play tonight, Matthew, until I saw that it makes sense. This isn't a shot at underdog. It's just the only first, second, and third get paid. But it's a 4-entry max, so it's not bad, but I don't know. All right, let's key in on some 6th-round picks here. So there's no way Franz makes it, but the 2 Magic are probably the guys I'm most excited about getting in the 6th round here. So would it be very happy with Franz? Mobley won't be there. Cam Thomas probably won't be there. I think I'd be fine with Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton, Josh Giddey. I mean, Giddey put together like a couple of pretty solid games here. Back-to-back performances of 40-plus fantasy points. I like the matchup against Brooklyn. I'm going to put him up above. So we're going to Suggs, Wagner, Giddey. That's the order we're looking for. I know, man, I did the same thing, dude. I did the same thing. What's up, Super Totoro? I always think that's John Turturro. Super Turturro. Should win Severance. All right, Suggs. Okay, Wagner's off. So it's going to be Suggs or hopefully Giddey. Let's see what Nick does. Cam Thomas goes. I actually have so much Suggs already. I am going to take Josh Giddey here. as long as Chris doesn't take him. As long as he doesn't take him, Chris. And then we'll go figure out a pick him here. Oh, Chris, if you're going to auto, push the plane so we don't have to watch this shit, Chris. Unless Chris is deep in thought right now. All right, Jared Allen. We're going to take Josh Giddey. Let's go ahead. Giddy up, baby. Giddy up. So there we go. That was the final roster. DeRozan, Giddey, Pirtle, Fox, Brunson, Nikola Jokic. All right, let's go see what I've got here. So we're through 31. That's only going to show exposure for 20. Let me just double check to make sure. Sometimes if you refresh on the phone will do it faster than that. Why didn't... Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it did refresh. Hold on. Let's do it. All right, so our exposures so far through 31, it's a lot of Jakob Poeltl. It's a lot of Cade Cunningham. Jamal Murray, that's because we moved him way down. Well, that'll come down. Jalen Brunson, LaMelo Ball, Jalen Suggs, DeRozan, Fox. Man, I don't think we got really any Zion, huh? Where did we get any Zion? We have one share, 3% of Zion Williams. Maddie said, Chet's been so good. Can't believe I miffed on. Well, dude, listen, though, Matthew, like you whiffed, but yes, he has been so good. And he's outperformed Bam and Zion at this rate. But like he also, you ran pure with the Hartenstein injury. You know what I mean? Like that helped. No big dick. No, I don't think Nick. Listen, I know Nick Richard popped off last game week. I'm not taking him ahead of some of those guys. I'm not. I think personally think that's a bad pick, but I get it. I get it. All right, let's go look at some. Let's see what we've done here. Let's go down. We had a lot of Suggs early. Okay, let's do it this way, actually. So this is some of my earlier stuff. We had a Sabonis, Ant, Cade, Donovan Mitchell in the late fourth or early fourth. Then Jamal Murray, Jalen Suggs. We had another like Trey LaMelo build with Cade and Mitchell again. A lot of Cade Mitchells early on. There's some Poeltl. Let's try to find some. We got a Tatum here, a Tatum LaMelo. It's actually a fun one too here. Because if, somehow that game does stay close, we get like some deep run here. He was being drafted in the mid-20s. Wait, who are you talking about? I thought you were talking about Nick Richards. My bad. I thought you were talking about Nick Richards. If you make adjustments to your rankings mid-draft, does it dynamically update? Yeah, it'll update it in real time. But anyways, I like this one. Again, a lot of Cade, Donovan. Then we get RJ in the 5th, and then Jamal Murray there with our last pick. Let's see if we can find here's some SGA LaMelo Cade. Man, a lot of fucking Cade. Here's an AD one. AD LaMelo Fox Siakam DeRozan Levine in the 6th round, which is I'm fine with that. That's a decent swap. We got an AD Brunson, Jalen Johnson, Donovan, Jakob, and Giddey. Let's find some more Jokic lineups here. Jokic, Brunson, Hallie, RJ, J-Dub, Cam Thomas. This one's spicy. Jokic, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Halliburton, Karl Anthony Towns, Jakob Poeltl, Franz Wagner. That's for all the money right there. All right, let's go. You guys want to go into the pick'em lobby, see if there's anything? This is what I was pointing out this morning. The Josh Giddey stuff is crazy, man. I don't think this is a good bet. Just throwing this out there right now. Oh, it's come down. It's now 15x. We got in early. That's what I'm saying. We got in early. That was 17x earlier today. 17x for a triple-double. Now it's down to 15.7. I just think, man, especially if Levine doesn't play. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, I don't know. You guys have any pick'ems? You guys were talking about stuff earlier. Somebody, what did you say? Under 4.5 assists for Davion Mitchell? Isn't Davion Mitchell playing like 40 minutes, though? I'm fine with it, by the way. Yeah, like 11 assists last game. Wait, no, that's going to be the wrong. No, that's Davion Mitchell. His last 3 games, 8 dimes, 6 dimes, 11 dimes. I don't know. Were we saying under? He's playing so many minutes, man. He's playing so many minutes. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Who is the Who are the Raptors playing today? That? Yeah, I guess that's a tough matchup. I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd fuck with the Davion one. Maybe right though. Maybe right, Weisberg. All right, let's go back over here. God, that's so frustrating. Patrick, feel free to cancel. Feel free to cancel. All right, there was a DeRozan one though people liked, right? Was it over 20 and a half, 21 and a half? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's do over 21 and a half. Let's find do we have any Celtics big boys yet? Derek White. Oh man, no Pritchard, none of the other big boys. Come on, give me the big boys. Give me the big boys. All right, let's see what else we got. I don't really want to touch Cleveland, Orlando. I don't trust that game. Cade, what did we get? Did we get Cade 23 and a half earlier? If Cat plays, 21 feels easy. Shouldn't say easy, but if Cat plays, I like that. Let's keep going. Cam Thomas, 25 and a half. No, thanks. Although that's probably fine. Ben Simmons, over 6.5 points. What do you guys think? Oh, somebody was asking about Schroeder. What was the Schroeder one? Is it still at 5.5? It's 6.5. It's up a whole other assist now. How about Onyeka Okongwu numbers? I feel like we get more Okongwu than Capella tonight. Is there not listed? God, come on, underdog. Anthony Davis, how many rebounds he's got? Oh, let's look at Jakob Poeltl, actually. 13.5 points, 9.5 boards. Let's up the boards a little bit. No, yeah, let's get 11.5. What if he gets 12 boards? There we go. There we go. That's 10 to win 90, baby. 10 to win 90. Nice little 3-man. Jakob over 11.5 boards. Cat over 21 points. DeFrozen, Jeb's favorite player. Let's go over to the SORARE NBA streets. Let's see what we got in. What's the daily boarding school? Rebounds and blocks gain 2x the points. All right. So more big boys. More big boys. Simmons with the spice over 6.5 points is yeah, it is pretty good. It is pretty good. Entered the $3 draft. Got SGA, Ant, Hallie, Randall, RJ, and Giddy. That's pretty good. When Mogbo. I thought Mogbo's on there. Isn't Mogbo in the manager sales? Let's look at Mogbo. I thought we had some Mogbo. Give me the Mogbo. Yep, there it is right there. Moggy, Oggy, Oggy. Mobley 14.5. Okay, that's fun too. That's fun too. That was, and no, I think he's like he didn't get over the line, right? Let's look at some of these here. Let me go back over to Underdog. I'll show you that because that was a fun. We had a couple of fun sweats from the. Why does it always log you out? We had a couple of fun sweats here. Let me go see. Let me go back over here. Yeah, no, I know you meant on Underdog. Let me go. We had a couple of fun sweats. That was yesterday. So this is the Mogbo pushed. Mogbo pushed with the 6. We didn't get the Chet double-double. That game was gross. RJ didn't get there. Trey got there, and Zubac got there. The other one that we had, man, this almost smashed. This was the one that I was excited about. We altered lines for Cade, for Trey Mann, and Peyton Pritchard. And that was like a 10 to win 214 or whatever. And Cade had 17 at half. I thought that one was cooking. And then also Forever we do, but where is the Bilal Coulibaly? We had another fun one. This one almost hit last night. That was spicy. There was a Coulibaly one. Oh, yeah, the other ones didn't even get close. Well, they got close. Coulibaly, though, easy every time. How did that J-Dub PRA work out for you? Bad. Right there, it's Hershey. You can see it. Bad. Was that your fault? Bad, it's Hershey. From the guy that said, how's Embiid looking? You son of a bitch. All right, guys, we're going to call it there. I need to go outside. I need to get some outside time here. 5 o'clock. Our guy Wob. Wob will be on at 6. We'll be live for 5 at Live Before Lock or Lock Before Live, Before Lock Live, Before Love Live. We're going to do it. He's going to come on the show at 6:15. He'll be there. And then we'll have Live After Dark right afterwards. I believe that's already, the stream's already built too. So check it out. Also, if you were here for the first time, for a freebie day, sign up for the VIP. You cheap mother. No, you don't have to, but do it. We're up to 67 VIPs. 67. Let's get up over 70 tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We'll do like a fun giveaway too. If we get up over 100 at some point, we'll do a fun giveaway just for the VIPs too. All right, we'll call it there. You had it at 24.5. Oh, it must be nice. Saving it for yourself. Ooh, somebody revving some engines. Oh, yeah. Woo! You guys hearing that? Burning some tires outside. Oh, boom. Love it. Love New York, baby. Greatest city in the world. New York.